Namaskar, Salam Sajatra. Dear friends, I hope you're enjoying the oral history of Indian diaspora in Indonesia. In the 4 episodes, we have brought to you stories of Dr. Kobalan, Shri K.K. Agarwal, Shri Ram Punjabi, Shri K.K. Ralan, and his wife Jayashriji. We have had Bipin Mishra conduct these fascinating and marvelous interviews. In the 5th episode, we bring stories from Makassar. Instead of Bipin Mishra, I took the liberty of conducting the interviews with Nanu Rewa and Seema Rewa and Shri Santosh Singh. We also find very interestingly an endorsement of India in the interviews. Also that of Bank of India. Perhaps we can have Bank of India sponsor the oral history of Indian diaspora episodes in the future. So come friends, let's listen to our community from Makassar. Namaskar. Welcome to this special edition of the oral history of Indian diaspora in Indonesia series. For a change, I am interviewing somebody who is very special, and by coincidence, I find myself in Makassar, and we are going to interview Shri Nanu Rewa. Shri Nanu Rewa is a long-time resident of Makassar. So Nanuji, please tell us how did the Rewa family reach Makassar?
My grandfather was in Japan, 22nd February 1922.
1922. Okay.
Come to Makassar.
Okay.
Yeah.
And how did he reach Japan?
From Hyderabad, Sen.
Hyderabad, Sindh.
Sen, yeah.
Okay. He went to Japan.
Japan.
Okay.
Yeah.
What did he do in Japan?
He was a teacher.
Okay.
Yeah.
And how did he come to Indonesia?
We born in Indonesia because
No, means your grandfather.
grandfather come to Indonesia, no?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
My father also in Japan. He come to Indonesia. He was 10 years in Japan.
Okay.
Grandfather 30 years in Japan.
Okay.
Yeah. They come 22nd February 1922.
1922. And they came to Makassar.
Okay, they came to Makassar.
Okay. And what did your grandfather do?
They in textile.
Grandfather also in textile.
Textile. Father also in textile.
You are also in textile.
Yeah, now I am in textile.
And your children?
Children, one is doctor specialist art.
Okay.
One is engineer contractor.
Engineer contractor.
Yeah.
So, do your children also have children? Your grandchildren?
Grandchildren. One pair, one pair.
So, 5 generations in Makassar.
Makassar, yeah.
So, from 1922 to 2025,
2025.
103 years history in Makassar. Okay. And what do you do? What is your business? You following your father's business?
I following the father business. Children not follow my business. Yeah, because they're educated, you know.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
They study.
Okay. And your father was married in India or he married Indonesia?
No, he married in India.
Okay. Which part?
He married in India, non 35 in India. Maybe in Mumbai. Yeah.
In Mumbai.
Mumbai.
Okay. And what about you?
I also married in Mumbai.
In Mumbai?
Yeah.
Your wife is from Maharashtra?
From Nagpur.
From Nagpur?
Nagpur.
Okay. And do you go to India often?
Yeah, often go to India.
Okay.
Every 2-3 years go to India.
Every 2-3 years you go to India.
Yeah.
Do you have an OCI card?
Yeah, I got also.
Your wife also has OCI?
Yeah, I got.
Okay, so family has OCI card. Okay. And where do you go in India? Which part of India you go to?
Mostly in Mumbai. Mumbai, Nagpur.
Okay.
Just now we come to from India 1.5 years before. We go around in this mandir, you know. Okay. Balaji, this Tirupati, this going to this darshan, you know, to the God.
Okay.
Yeah.
And do you continue with your textile business or you?
No, I'm stopped now. Only this already 2 workers already 30 years per clinic. He take care of the shop only now.
You have a textile shop?
Shop textile.
What is the name of your shop?
Rewa Busana.
Rewa Busana. Okay. So how did the word Rewa, how did you pick up the name Rewa?
I pick up the name Rewa last time because we want to go back Indonesian citizen. We must change the name when this part of time.
Okay.
So our name is original is Naningkaram Rewachan Otani. But if they must change the name, we change this Nanu Rewa. Rewachan
became
Rewa.
Nanikchan become Nanu. Oh, okay. Excellent. And tell me, you were telling me something about your investments in India. So where do you keep your savings?
Bank of India.
Bank of India?
Mumbai.
Mumbai,
yeah.
For how many years you have that account?
Already 40 years.
40 years you have invested your savings in India. Why are you not invested in any other place? Why in India?
Because I believe in India.
You believe in India?
I believe in India.
And you believe in Bank of India?
Bank of India only.
Okay.
Yeah, even the interest rate is low, but I believed that day.
Okay. You believe in back to
Because of the service also.
service also there. So you are happy keeping your money in India.
India.
So you're quite an example for the Indian community that, you may be living in Indonesia, but you still believe in India.
Yeah, I believe in India.
And we would also like to meet your wife. So let us have her also join this interview.
Yeah, last time she joined with me to work in the shop also.
Ah, your wife also works in
In shop, yeah.
Okay. So I'm saying we will join your wife also and interview your wife as well.
Okay.
Thank you. Namaskar. In the second part of our interview with Nanu Rewa, we are interviewing his better half, which is Seema ji. Seema ji, when did you come to Indonesia?
I came in 78
78. And where are you from in India?
from Nagpur.
Nagpur.
Yeah.
So how come you decided to come all the way to Indonesia?
But maybe there is luck.
Luck and destiny. So when before coming to Indonesia, did you like wonder why I'm going there about this country? How did you feel?
Yeah, I feel very lonely
Okay.
first because there were not much Indians over here. There were only 10 houses.
Okay.
So then slowly they all went back and all. Now we are only 3 families over here.
Okay.
And it was okay. We had a theater over here last time. So we used to go for entertainment, eat our own theaters.
Theater? What kind of theater?
Movies. We used to
Cinema.
yes,
Indian
cinema.
cinema.
Indian cinema.
Ah.
So we used to put that movies, Indian movies over here, and in Indonesian movies also. We used to call when we used to buy movies. So we used to include the actors also. So they used to come over here for the movies. They used to have nice time over here. And we used to promote their self movies. One movie was funny name, Roda Roda Gila. Indonesian
film.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that time they had come in the West motorbike and all with the coat and helm and all from the airport. We came and bought them over here. Yeah.
And did you also join the business with Nanuji? Did you help in his shop?
Yeah. Then after that we sold our theaters. And
So you had cinema theaters? Ah, okay.
name was one was Bescope Devi, Bescope Paramount, and the other was Jaya.
Ah.
Yeah.
So did you like show films which were imported by Ram Punjabi? Did you work with
Yes.
Ram Punjabi?
Yes,
Ah,
Ram Punjabi also. And plus we had Indian movies also. Yeah.
So now you
used
don't
to
have
love
the-
Indian movies. Anything.
Yes. Actually, when did you sell the theaters?
In 94.
94. Ah, then you only moved into textile business.
Yeah.
Oh, this is interesting. Now we never told me this.
No,
that
no,
you were
we-
in the cinema business.
We were.
Ah.
We had opened the shop in 91.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Then like that, slow by slow, we reached.
So now do they show Indian movies in the other theaters?
Still, yeah.
No, they show. Ah.
Yeah. Now we just watched Salman Khan's movie
Sikandar.
Sikandar.
Ah, that is already also showing in Indonesia.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. For one show something it was. So we
Okay.
watched that.
Lovely.
Yeah.
And but why did you sell your cinema business?
Because brothers they wanted to do their own business.
Okay.
So they said sell it out.
Ah, okay. So it was joint family.
Joint family because mother-in-law was still alive. And he had one elder brother and one younger brother. So we all were joined that time.
Oh, okay. And then you sold the business and then everyone is
Everybody
doing
did.
his own business.
Yeah.
Ah, okay.
Because as it is like children are growing and all, everybody wants their own privacy and all.
And your children, one became a doctor and one is in the
Contractor,
construction
yeah.
business. Lovely. And what about grandchildren?
Grandchildren are still small. One is 15 years and the other one is 10 years. And one is 9 years and the boy is 4 years.
And you have still your family, your mother's, your family, your side of the family in India?
Yeah.
Where are they?
In Pune,
Pune?
Bombay, Nagpur.
Okay, so do you visit them?
Yes.
Okay.
Every 2 years I
Every
go.
2 years
Yeah.
you go.
If emergency, I have to go in 1 year 2 times or what like that.
Okay. So you maintain your connections with
Yeah,
Indonesia.
naturally. Yeah.
Do you speak Bhasa now fluently?
Yeah.
Okay, lovely. And is there a Makassari dialect? Do you speak that also?
Makassari little only.
Okay.
Yeah.
But Bhasa.
Kabar.
Okay. And so you have been in Indonesia now since 1978,
Yeah.
since you are married.
Yeah. Because Indonesian language is very easy. Only you have to join the words.
Yes, that's true. That's
Yeah.
Tell us about your children. Did they marry in India or did they marry locally?
No, one got married in India, in Sara, Bombay, Sara Hotel in Bombay, and other one got married in Bali.
No, means the
Oh, Indian.
Indian wives.
Yeah.
They have.
One I got from Spain. She's Indian.
Hmm.
And first she didn't like, but then she's used to. She got very fast Indonesian language also. And the second one is from Singapore.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So do you have
Yeah.
Indian
Both
daughters-in-law?
yes.
Yes.
Singapore, country,
Yes. Lovely.
Spain.
Good. So thank you for joining us on this interview. As you know, this is a series of interviews we are doing with the veterans of the Indian community who have made Indonesia their home and the story that they have to share with the entire community. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thanks.
So here from Makassar, we are interviewing the amazing family of Nanu Rewa and his wife Seema Rewa, who have been here. Nanu has been here for more than 100 years, his family, and Seema joined him in 1978. But what is interesting is that Seema was actively involved in the family business, first cinema theaters and now textile business. And their sons are also well established here. Arun, who is a civil contractor, and the other son, who is a doctor. Well accomplished family from Makassar in Sulawesi. Namaskar. Thanks for joining us. This is the second part of the special edition of Oral History of Indian Diaspora in Indonesia. We are recording in Makassar, Sulawesi. I have the pleasure of interviewing Santosh Singh Parmar ji. Please tell us your story in Makassar. When did you or your father come here?
Okay.
And what has been the story so far?
Okay. First of all, Namaste, Sat Sri Akal, everybody. Assalamu alaikum, everybody. मेरा नाम संतोष सिंह. My name is Santosh Singh Parmar. My daddy came here before the independence, 1943-44.
From where?
From Punjab.
Which part?
Which part Punjab is to Sharpur.
Hoshiarpur. Okay.
So Sharpur, my pind is Baddo. Baddo is a small pind. So he was a Faji military, and his last rank was captain.
Okay.
And he's a signal division. So he came to Indonesia because my Tayaji called him, my dad's brother, called him. He's a businessman. My Tayaji is own a shop in Jalan Pintu Air, Sinar Surya, up to now. My daddy's brother. And I think he came 1930 or 25 before. My dad's brother, Tayaji, Gurbachan Singh.
Where did he come?
He comes from India, Punjab.
To Makassar?
To Jakarta.
To Jakarta.
Jakarta. That's why my Tayaji called my daddy to come to Indonesia for being a businessman. So that's why my daddy came, I think, 43, 44 something, 1944.
So who are the members of your Tayaji's family in Jakarta?
Members is one is Sinar Surya. The other is the Koraja Sport. That's all my family. Ratan Sport. That's all my family. And even Pinku, Aurora is also a family. So we have both family.
Okay. Yeah, we know those people in Jakarta. Amajit Singh is also your cousin.
Family, that's
He's your cousin.
his cousin. That's it. Yeah. So my daddy came in Makassar in 1947-48 before he was in Jakarta. So we opened a shop here. That shop name is Toko Seth.
Toko Seth.
Toko Seth. So my daddy opened that shop. On that time, they were selling only comb, all this stuff in the nut sport. In 1950, then my shop is in Jalan Nusantara here. So everybody knows my daddy. Even by Nanu also, he's also senior here. So we are the old Indian people here. So my daddy came because he doesn't like he wants his duty to be changed. Like, must get bored in military. So he comes to Indonesia being a businessman.
Okay.
That's it.
And then you followed in your father's steps?
Yes, I was born in 1964.
Where?
In Makassar.
In Makassar.
In Stella Maris. And my son also was born here. I got two twins, one boy, one girl.
His name is Urikwind and Vikram. Yes, we met them. lovely twins. Yeah.
And my elementary school was in Makassar, in Christian school.
Okay.
As they have you call in English. Our daddy, before they choose the Christian school, because on that time, Christian school is good in English. If you go to local school, government school, it's not good. They don't teach you well. In Christian school, they teach you English good.
Okay.
So that's why my daddy put
So
me.
you did elementary school here.
And I go to Jakarta, continue my secondary in Gandhi Memorial.
Gandhi Memorial School. Okay.
School.
Okay.
I was there in grade 7, 8, 9. Then I shipped to Canada because my sister, she got settled down, married over there in Vancouver, Canada. And she called for me and I'll be immigrated by holding Indonesian citizenship, going to Canada for future study.
Okay.
So after staying about nearby 3 years, I got a warning from Indonesian consul in Vancouver. Hey, Mr. Santosh, you better go back, otherwise you'll be automatically Canadian without applying. Because you've stayed 3 years.
Okay.
So my dad said, no, you come back. I also do, frankly talking, Canada on that time it's not good. For me, it's not good. Why? The climate.
Very cold.
Yeah, very cold over there. Winter is wow. Summer is only 26, 25, 24. So in 3 years, I stayed a lot of sneezing, my body's so slim.
So you came back
I came back, the food and everything.
and you joined your father's business.
I came back, yeah. My daddy opened a business in Makassar. So I go in that shop. My shop name is Santosh Sport. My daddy's shop name is Toko Set.
So Toko Set you still have?
It's close.
Closed now. And now only Santosha Sport.
Santosh Sport, that's right.
Okay. So you are into sporting.
Sports lines, yeah. Sport, music and golf.
Sport, music and golf.
That's it.
Okay.
You want come by? Anything?
And where do you get your sporting goods from?
Oh, I get from Jakarta, Surabaya, Bandung.
Okay.
I don't import myself.
Okay.
Because import is, it doesn't have a lot of income. It's only not much different. If you take from Jakarta, if your profit is 5, you sell 8, 9, it's okay.
That's okay. So you basically buy locally and then you sell.
Local.
So what is the most popular sporting good? What sells more?
The main thing Indonesia's place in Makassar, football. Football. They got badminton, tennis table. It's 4. And they go sepak takraw. You play by your foot.
Yeah.
It's a ball.
It's a ball.
It's Asian, Southeast Asian.
Yes, of course.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know, Makassar. So your children are also staying here with you?
Yes, my child, I got 2, 1 boy, 1 girl. One is Vikram. He just finished at Malaysia and Taylor's University, being a businessman. I'm willing if he wants to continue open a business or something. Otherwise, he can help in the shop.
And what about Gurpreet?
Gurpreet, yeah, he's taking his international relation, and hopefully he might be hope for the best. Jo Wai Guru Chonda, Babaji Chonda, let's see what happens.
I think she wants to become an Indonesian diplomat.
That's for sure.
That is great. She could be ambassador of Indonesia to India. That's lovely.
That's very good.
Good.
If you can promote that, that's good.
Of course. She's a bright child, and I love her interest in English.
Yeah.
And I hope she becomes an Indonesian diplomat.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, Santosh ji. It's wonderful to meet you and meet the Indian community of
Thanks,
Makassar.
God bless you.
So here we sign off from Makassar, and a 2-part interview, one with Nanu Rewa, whose grandfather came here in 1922, and then with Santosh Singh, whose father came here in the mid-40s.
Yes.
He was in the Indian military, and then he came here and joined the sporting business as a businessman.
Yeah.
And Santosh Singh runs sport shops in Indonesia, which I think is a very common story we find in many cities of Indonesia, Indians running a sports food shop.
That's
So on that healthy and sporting point, I say goodbye and thanks for joining this series of Oral History of Indian Diaspora.